What are you? Damn, that's good whiting. Oh, oh, look at him. Go again. Oh, oh, how much fun is this? Look at them all, they're absolutely everywhere. Just fish after fish. Man, it is busy, busy, busy today. Absolutely packed. It's a Sunday, so I think everyone's got the same idea as me. Everyone's going out. Let's try this. It is absolutely ballistic down here. There are so many people trying to launch their boats, so many people heading out fishing today, and that is because it is going to be a picture perfect morning. I'm talking 1 to 2 knot winds for the whole morning. And on top of that, it is a Sunday in school holidays. So it is going to be just stupid this morning, but we're still going to try and make do, get out here and catch some fish. So since we have the whole day ahead of us today, I'm actually going to try a new spot first of all. So it could be fairly risky, but I'm just going to wrap around this corner here and try a little shallow drop off and try locate some whiting in a new area. And then if that fails, we'll go to some old faithful spots. It's a bit of a paddle, but we'll make that paddle if we have to, and hopefully we'll be able to locate some whiting. Just wrap around, dolphin. There's a dolphin. You don't see dolphins every day, and I've completely lost what I was going to say, but we'll just wrap around here and go to our first spot. Dolphin. That's kind of scary. Whoa. Dolphin. Put the burley in the green bag. Let's get our burley out. So this is what we're going to be using for burley. This will actually be tied onto the anchor, and all that's in this green bag is a burley bomb. Now I've just cut the top off the plastic, so that'll slowly disperse when it starts to defrost. All right, let's get our first bait down. So on this one, we've actually got a little bit of a DIY rig. So we have a tiny little sinker down the bottom, and then that goes to a long shank hook with a pippy. Tide's already moving a fair bit, so that's actually a good sign. 7.5 meters, we've got burley on the anchor, so hopefully we can attract some fish to us. It might take a little bit of moving around to try and find these fish, but we also might get lucky and find them straight away. As soon as that hit the bottom. Few little flatties about. I don't think I've had any whiting bites yet. Might have to go for our first move of the morning. He spiked me good, that last little flatty. So we've tried a few spots along this bank, but there is nothing here at all. So what I'm going to do is make probably a half an hour to 45-minute paddle, and we're actually going to go over to a really small channel on the other side of the bay. I've fished there in the past and I've had a lot of success chasing whiting over that side. So we'll go over there and we'll see what we can do. A bust up. Wow, that's a lot of life. Little bait fish getting buffed off the surface. Could be a big school of salmon or mackerel, so we actually have a soft plastic rigged up. We'll go have a little cast over there, see if we can get anything. Oh, right in front of me. Right here. Oh, had a hit. There we go, on. They're little salmon. That is so cool. First cast with a little prawn. We got one straight away. Oh, God. How's that? We'll get a quick little look at him and then we'll get back over there because there are so many. We'll let the first one go, but we might actually keep a couple of these guys. Beautiful little salmon. Let's go. They are just all around me in front of me. Massive schools of salmon just busting up on bait fish. This is what we're going to throw in there, this little MMD prawn thing, and I bet you they'll eat it. Just go right there. Look at them. Ready? Go straight in. Oh, as soon as they hit the water. Look at him, he's going straight towards us. He's on there though. That is another good salmon. How funny is that? There's just so many of them out around here. They're everywhere. Oh, he's going. Damn, they fight good. Oh, how good is this? Man, these things fight so much more than bream or estuary perch. The saltwater species, they're just a different breed, completely different environment, and they're just so much tougher. Whoa, see that? Come here, buddy. Whee. Damn, he's engulfed that. We might keep this one because he has absolutely engulfed it. There we go, got it out. If you're ever going to keep Australian salmon, you have to bleed them straight away. So I'm going to bleed this guy and then we'll get back into it. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some real big fish sitting under these things. There they are, just started busting up on bait fish. They're loving this little prawn thing. I'm pretty sure they're just eating anything which is going near them, but they're loving the little prawn. There we go, right in the mix. Yep. Oh, hit. Look at him, you can see him follow it on the surface. There he goes. Just picked it up. Man, how cool is this? Oh, oh, look at him. Whoa. Oh. He's literally pulling the kayak around. They're such powerful fish. I have actually a lot of drag on this, so he's pulling a lot of drag. It's just a mammoth school of bait, and there's so much activity around it. Another good salmon. They've got little teeth, these little buggers, but there we are, the third Australian salmon. There are so many out here. We could probably catch them all day, but ow, at the moment they're going ballistic. We'll keep this one as well. We'll only keep two, I reckon. All right, we've just tied a new one on, and watch this. As soon as it hits the water, it's gonna be on. There we go, as soon as it hits the water. Look at that. A little bit of an aerial show. These things fight so good. It's actually crazy. Look at that. Oh, what? What? Only a little fella, but still quality salmon. I'm hoping that there's some other species in amongst these salmon. There could be mackerel, even kingfish sitting below all this bait. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for, but I'm having a lot of fun catching these fish. There's so many of them. They are moving so fast at the minute. Look at them. They're actually taking me to where I need to go, so I'm not going to complain. Our whiting mark is this way, and that's where they're headed, so this is perfect. Here we go. Right in the mix now. Oh, there we go. As soon as that hit the water, they want to feed on tiny little bait fish. So they're only eating tiny little plastic. Those guys are throwing massive lures and they're not getting any. So you have to throw tiny little soft plastics at them. Man, these things, oh, there he goes. Easy release. There we go. He grabbed that on the way in. I'm pretty sure the plastic was like broken then and he still ate it. Man. Oh, this is a good one. Yep. Okay, we've got a really good one on here. Much bigger. Yeah, he's a little bit bigger. Not monstrous, but still. He's a good one. He'll be one of the biggest ones of the day, I reckon. He's actually a really quality salmon. Nice, we've got a whole heap of them now. They're just absolutely everywhere. There he goes. There we go, next cast. Straight on. Oh! When they jump like that, it's so sick. Oh! Go again. Oh! Oh, how much fun is this? Look at them all, they're absolutely everywhere. Just fish after fish. Whew. This one's a psycho, man. He's jumping everywhere. Oh, he's a biggie. He's a fat one. Look out in front of me at the moment. They are absolutely everywhere. Just let him go. We only want to keep two, I think. So there are salmon absolutely everywhere. There's acres and acres of salmon back there, but we've had our fun. We've caught probably a dozen or so, and we'll go back to our original plan. We'll make our way over to this little channel and we'll see if we can catch some more whiting. So far we've caught 0 for the day, so not a very good day on the whiting front, but the salmon are absolutely everywhere. We've made it to our little channel, so we're just going to pick a line along the channel, drop the anchor, and we'll be sitting in about 7.5 meters. So there's a bank behind us which is about 2.5, 3 meters, and it drops right off down to about 7.5, and that's where we'll sit. So right about 7.5. Bit loud, but should be right. When that anchor grabs, we should swing around and then we'll be fishing with the incoming tide. I really like this area for whiting. It's one of my favourite areas to fish, so hopefully they're around. This first bait out. Oh, there we go. That's a good fish. That just took off in the holder. There's a burley pot on the anchor. We haven't thrown any burley out yet, but we just got here and this rod just screamed off. Could be a pinky. It is. Unfortunately, a little pinky. Thought it might have been a whiting, but halfway through the fight I realised it was a pinky. That's another good bite. There we go. Another good one. This is a pinky or a whiting. Once again on the pippy. We've only got pippy out at the moment. I think this one might be a whiting. That's what we want. That's good whiting. There we go. That is what we're after. King George whiting. The old trusty channel has produced. We've only been here for a few minutes and yet we've already got a whiting. The burley on the anchor definitely might be working. 30, oh he's easy size, he's 34. It's a good fish. What's that? Is that a pinky or a whiting? There's so many pinkies around that I think they're all pinkies. This could be a whiting though. Feels a little bit different. What are you? Damn. This one could be a Trevor. Could be a Trevally. Whiting, yes. There we go. Second whiting in this spot. There's definitely a few down there, but there's a lot of little toadies. See those guys right there? But there are a few whiting, so that's the second one. It's funny, the whiting are only... There we go. Could be another whiting, I think. That was right underneath the kayak yet again. Every time I cast it out, I get pinkies or just toadies, but as soon as I drop it straight down, pretty sure that's where I'm finding these whiting. And they're not bad fish either. They're all pretty good size. He's a good one. He's a really good one. He's a good one. Take a look at that. He'll be up there in the 40s, probably 41, 42. That's an absolute tank. They're the ones we want. The problem we've got at the moment is there's very little tide. I think I told you guys earlier, but it's a tiny tide today. And I'm going to be honest, it's not the best for whiting fishing. You really want a lot of tidal movement, especially when you're fishing in little channels like this. So there's definitely not going to be as many whiting feeding as usual, but hopefully we'll still be able to get a few more. It's right on the top of the high tide as well now, so they could really shut down for a little while. Oh. That's on there. Is that a whiting? Feels like a good fish, but I'm dragging in 2 sinkers, so that's a bit of a worry as well. I feel like that's a whiting though. Oh, wait a minute. That's going to be a good one if it is. Very good one. About to see. It is. It is a good one too. Nice. I was just about to move. Finally another whiting. Just about to move, and of course we get one. I was actually cutting up some burley for our next spot, but we might throw a little bit of it out here. Probably another 32 centimetre fish. Definitely legal. Very good area around here, but as I said, there's not a lot of tidal movement, so it's going to be pretty tough everywhere, but I think here will give us the best shot. We'll go for a move, try something different. Wow, that didn't really go to plan. I was planning to go into this little inlet slash estuary thing over to my right, but it's a high tide at the moment, but I forgot that the tide is so small that I can barely even get in there. I might be able to get in there, but I wouldn't be able to fish for long, and then I'll probably get stuck and won't be able to get out. So I'm gonna call it there. It actually ended up being a really good day in the end. We caught those big salmon out in the deeper water, and then we went over to that channel and caught a feeder whiting as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like on the video, comment your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next one.